Welcome to the podcast session one, and also welcome Vamshi from Starks Dairy, and welcome Rishi Ajmera, the founder of My Algomate. Hi guys.
Hi, how?
Yeah, hi, how are you? All good?
Hi, Simon.
Yeah, it's all good. So a warm welcome to both of you for doing this podcast session one and giving awareness about the algo trading and also sharing all your insights. So I think you guys can carry the session podcast session one.
Okay. Yeah. So, hi, Rishi.
Yeah,
Yeah. So,
yeah,
I
hi.
think, yeah. Yeah. So, today, yeah, as we know, we all been using MyAlgomate. I personally have been using MyAlgomate. So, first, can you tell about yourself, like the background and all?
Yeah, sure. So, first of all, thank you very much for inviting me. And I will try my best to help you as much as possible.
Yeah.
So, I'm Rishi Ajmera. I'm from Rajkot, Gujarat,
Okay.
and we have started this Mile Gomet company, and we are helping traders automating their strategies.
Yeah.
So, I'm an engineer. I am an electronics engineer, and I'm also a trader, like I've been trading for almost 12, 13 years now. So initially, when Zerodha started providing the API for retail traders, we started developing this algo trading software. So that's all about me.
Okay. Yeah. So, so what made you name company as MyAlgomate? Like, I was very much interested to know why MyAlgomate, why you chose that particular name.
Yeah, so actually my partner Harsh came up with the idea. Actually, we wanted to keep it very simple.
Okay.
And with the name itself, everyone will get the idea that it is something related to algo. So that's why we kept the name MyAlgomate.
Okay. So
Yeah.
personally, like I have been into manual trading since many years. Like recently, I've been into algo trading, but earlier, like if I go 2 to 3 years back, so completely I used to do manual trading, like whether it's positional or intraday. But nowadays, we are seeing many people are trying to automate strategies so that the time or whatever it is, they're trying to save it. So can you explain like about algo trading? What are the benefits? So how it can benefit others as well?
Yeah, so basically, how the software help you is like, it removes the emotions.
Yeah.
And sometimes you miss the signal. So, like my uncle used to trade based on super trend indicator around 10 years back.
Yeah.
And he was also having a factory. So, what used to happen with him? Whenever a new signal comes, he will take the trade. And when he misses the signal, like if he is busy in his factory, then he will miss the signal. So, the signals which are gives the trade profit, but those trades that he takes usually end up in loss. So what
Mhm.
he used to think is like he did not have the discipline, like he was not able to take all the trades.
Yeah.
So that is where the software helps. Like the software will be, taking all the trades. It is very difficult for everyone to, track the market for whole day, track multiple symbols at a time, and
Mhm.
take the entries right on the time.
Mhm.
So the software helps over there. And the second thing is like most of people, most of them, but everyone faces the problem of greed and fear.
Mhm.
So mostly what happens when you are in loss, you will not be able to cut your losses, and when you are in like small profit, you will be exiting soon.
Mhm.
So the software helps on that part also. Like let's say if you have set some rules for the stop loss, then it will immediately exit whenever your stop loss hits.
Mhm.
If you are trading manually, then you will be wait for some more time and hope that the market will go in your direction. So it helps remove the emotion. It also speeds up the thing. Like let's say if you are trading on five stocks
Mhm.
manually,
Mhm.
then it is okay. But if you are trading on 50 stocks, then it gets difficult. So if there is a software running which tracks all these 50 stocks, then it will be easily able to take the entries and exit automatically.
Okay.
So it gives you a great edge
So like
as
any
compared to
type of
manual trading.
strategy can be automated, right? It is indicator based, whether it is
Yeah, so there are two ways.
price
Like
action
let's say
based.
if you,
Mhm.
yes, yes. If you have a rule-based setup where there are indicators involved or there are some mathematical calculations involved, then it can be fully automated. If if you are into discretionary trading and you want to build some semi-automated tool, like it will give you the signal, and after you get the signal, you decide whether you should take the trade or not. Then we can develop semi-automated algo also. So if there is anything rule based, then it can be automated.
Okay. So rule based is there, and simultaneously indicator based also, whatever manual trading we're trying to do, so that we can automate.
Yes, rule based setup like indicator based or candlestick pattern based, or if there are any mathematical calculation, like some people use Camarilla pivot points or any other kind of complicated mathematical calculations, it can be done.
Okay. So, like, if a beginner is there, if he's trying to enter into a stock market, so whatever, irrespective of capital, or is there any constraints like capital constraints, or he needs to have this much minimum capital, or anything like that, for implementing any strategy?
So basically, the capital constraint depends upon the nature of the strategy. So let's
Correct.
say if
Yeah.
somebody is trading, if someone is option buyer and is trading directional only, then there is no, minimum limit for capital. It can be started with any small amount like 50,000 or 1 lakh, not an issue. But if somebody is into option selling, then
Okay.
they might require some minimum amount of capital.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And what are the common myths like related to algo trading? Recently, I've seen so many myths are running around. So, I mean, can you explain any few? What are the common myths that you are seeing around?
Yeah, so see, basically, what most of the people are thinking is that if I develop an algo, then I'll be profitable. So that is the biggest myth that is, there in the market. The expect like whatever the result that the strategy is going to be the same, whether you are trading manually or you are trading using the software.
Yeah.
So let's say if you have some strategy, you are taking 100 trades manually, and the software automatically takes those trades. The results are going to be the same. So it doesn't mean that you will be profitable if you make the software. So
It depends on
that is
strategy.
the most common myth. Yeah. Software just helps you to avoid the emotional decisions, and help you speed up the things. That's all.
That is
At the end, it is your main logic about the strategy only. Well, if your strategy is profitable, then only software is going to give you good result for execution.
so time to time, as a beginner or even a pro trader, also needs to change according to market dynamics. So his strategy is important. So rather than
Yeah, the main part is the strategy itself. Because see what happens, no, like let's say if I make a software that will give me that will make money for me for a longer period of time, then that goes against the nature,
correct.
right? It is not technically possible to build a software that will keep giving you money infinite. So that is not possible. At the end, it is your uh, decision only whether the like when to run the software, in what market scenario you should be running the software, at what time you should not run the software. These are the main things that help you. Like people can make money with super trend also, but they should be having the knowledge when to run the super trend or when not to run. If the market is too volatile, if the stocks are giving a swing of 3 to 5%, then someone might be profitable with super trend also. But when market is consolidating, then super trend won't give the result. So at the end, it depends on our own decision only. Software just helps with automating and speed.
Yes. So as of now, Rishi, how many people are working together in my algorithm? Like total staff.
So we are currently a team of 10 members, and we are expanding. Yeah. We started with one broker, Zerodha, and right now we are supporting 85 brokers.
Okay, 85, that's nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, so now
Currently,
yeah. I think let us go to the products. So let us have a view. We'll see. Can explain about your products also, so that viewers will get some idea.
Yeah, sure. So shall I share my screen?
Yeah, you can share your screen.
Yeah. So this is our website. We are currently servicing in two different ways. One is the custom strategy automation, and the second is like we are providing some readily available tools, which can, if your strategy fits into any of our readily available, we just provide a generic template, and if your strategy fits into that, then you can use the software for automation purpose.
Okay.
So this is a stock market and algorithmic strategy automation tool. So you might be aware, you must be aware about the stock market, right?
Yeah, stock
People are
market.
doing time-based straddle
Three
strangles.
platforms,
So
yeah,
to
we heard about it.
yeah,
So
so
what
to
about algo
automate.
test also? So same thing, right?
Yeah, AlgoTest is also a similar kind of platform. They are providing time-based straddle strangle backtesting features.
Okay.
So people do backtesting over there and use our software to automate the strategies.
Okay.
So I'll be showing this software in detail later on.
Mm-hmm.
So this this one is TradeMate. This is a discretionary trading tool. So those people who are trading in options and are doing discretionary trading, like there are no rule based.
Okay.
They sit on the screen for whole day, and depending upon their decision, they take the trade. So this software, helps to visualize the options better. We have provided option chain in the software, and you can directly trade from the option chain. So it is very easy to keep an eye on all the options, the premium and everything, and you can directly trade from that. So it gets very easy.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Then this is a copy trading software. So many people are, trading into 4 to 5 family accounts. So it is useful for
So
them. Whatever the trades they take in their one account, the software automatically copies the orders into other account.
the PMS
And
point
this
of view will
is
be useful, yeah.
yeah, so and this is cross broker. Like let's say if your master account from which you want to copy the order is in Zerodha,
Mm-hmm.
and your child account is in IFL or Angel One,
Okay.
then that also works,
Okay. So
right?
directly it will be adjusted in based on a multiple value, right?
Yes, yes. So mostly whatever the orders that you place, that order will be copied into other account. You can set different multipliers. Like let's say in your master account you have 1 lakh capital, and in your child account you one account is 2 lakh capital and other is 3 lakh capital. So you
Okay.
can keep the multiplier 2 and 3 respectively.
Okay.
So it will double the quantity or triple the quantity, or you can also set 1.5 or 2.5 like that, depending upon your capital.
Okay. Got it.
So it helps with, managing multiple accounts. You just stay focused on one account and you trade in that, and the software will do the rest of the work.
Okay.
Then this is the standalone risk management tool. So what happens now, like when you are trading manually, you will be directly trading in your broker's account. But sometimes it is difficult to, do the risk management. Like let's say if you have set some limit, like
Mm-hmm.
if I make 1 lakh rupees in a day, or if I lose 50,000 in a day, then it should exit all the positions. So when you're doing it manually, it is difficult for you to do that due to
Yeah,
emotions.
correct.
But
Slippages.
yeah, so this software will keep monitoring your PNL, and as soon as it crosses the max profit or max loss, it just exits all the positions in your account.
Okay.
Then this one is straddle strangle auto adjustment. So
You're sharing
the
this,
concept,
showing something on screen? 1 second.
sorry.
You're showing on screen?
No, right now I'm just showing it
Okay.
on website,
Okay.
and
Okay.
yeah, after that I'll be showing 3 different softwares.
Sure, sure.
So
Got it. Yeah. Done.
yeah, so this one is for some people are doing rolling straddle, or they are initially they sell a straddle or strangle and they keep doing the adjustment.
Mm-hmm.
So those kind of templates are there in this software.
Okay.
So there are different tools available on website. So I'll just start with showing this TradeMate software first.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is the main screen of the TradeMate software.
1 second, it's
This
not.
is the option. Is it visible?
No, it's not visible.
Just one second. Yeah. So this is the TradeMate software, which helps when you're trading discretionary. And the software is helpful for those people. So basically, this is the option chain.
Okay.
Okay. Over here, you can select the index. It shows the expiry, spot price, future price, synthetic future, the current ATM strike and combined premium of ATM trader, combine of both call and put. And this is India VIX.
Okay.
Over here, it shows the PNL of Nifty only. PNL
Mm-hmm.
high, PNL low, how much fund is available.
Mm-hmm.
Then this is the, like based on your position, what is the value of call put, their sum and their difference.
Okay.
So these are some quick data which are used to help. And so this is the main part of the option chain. You can set it in two ways. This is straddle mode. This is similar to NSE option chain. In each row, it will show one strike. Like let's say this is 25,100 call. On the left side, it is calls. All these are call.
Okay.
And on the right side, it is put. And this third section, it shows the combined LTP of that straddle. Okay. So let's say this is the call LTP and this is the put LTP. So the LTP, both call and put LTP are in the middle. So let's say if someone is just watching the premiums and strike, then they can just keep their focus on these 4 columns in the middle and they will be able to see all the data they require, right? Then these are the sell, exit and buy button for both call and put. So if you want to take any position, you just you can use the mouse or you can use the keyboard arrows and spacebar. So whatever position you want to take, you just need to click on these buttons and it will immediately take the position.
Okay, just by one click, automatically the positions are generated.
Yeah. Yes, yes. So this button set with 25 quantity, you can configure the quantity from here. So whatever quantity you set, all the buttons will be chained to that quantity and it automatically splits the order. Like let's say if you are placing quantity more than freeze quantity, then it will automatically split the orders into multiple.
Okay.
So, you know, the maximum speed you can get is using the keyboard. You can use the keyboard arrow keys and the space bar to take the position. You can use these exit buttons to quickly exit the position. Or you can also start with buying. Like let's say you want to buy this position, buy this option, you can just click on this buy buttons.
Okay.
Over here, it shows your open quantity, net quantity and PNL. After that, it is intrinsic value and premium values. So you can adjust the number of strikes from here, like how many strikes you want to. Some people are, you know, not trading in the money options. So you can just reduce it from here and you can keep the out of the money options as much as you want. So if you're buying the hedges, then the smaller prices options will be useful. So when you set this option chain into strangle mode, all the premiums will be from in a ascending order, like higher premiums will be on the top side and lower premiums in the on the bottom side. So that way, it it shows a strangle for each strike from the middle ATM. Like this is a 200 point, 100 point away strangle. Like this you can set. So this mode is especially useful when you are just trading based on the premiums. Like let's say you can easily spot the nearest premiums on the option chain. Okay.
Yeah.
So all these columns are configurable. You can increase or decrease the number of columns. So let's say if I just disable this buy button, so the buy buttons won't be visible and you can reduce the size of option chain and you can reduce the clutter as well. Whatever the columns that you want to see, you can just keep them and you can disable the other columns. Okay. So I'll just show some other features from here. So there are some combined buy sell button and exit button available. So let's say whenever you want to sell a straddle, you don't need to individually click on these 2 buttons. You can just click on this combined sell button. So if you click on this, it will sell both call and put. If you see, both this call and put are sold. Same way, if you want to exit from both strikes, you can just use this exit combined exit button. So you don't need to place multiple orders for call and put separately. You can do with a single click.
Okay. So this is a recently updated one, right?
Yeah, this is the latest software that we have developed,
latest.
and this one is for discretionary trading. So mostly this software is like people are watching the charts and or adjusting the positions manually. Then it is very useful for adjusting the positions quickly. So these are the move buttons. So let's say now, let me just 1 second. So see, right now I have a position in this 4 strike, 25,000, 25,050, 100 and 150. Okay. Now, due to some reason, I decide that I want to move all this position to a lower premium. Okay. So what I can do is like, let's say if I want to shift this position, just 1 second. Let's say if I want to shift this position to 40 rupees premium. Okay. So what I can do, I can just click on this 100% button. So what it will do is like all this position will be, all the sell position will be shifted to this single strike. We might have some other positions in different strikes. So it has shifted all the position over here. Now let's say if I want to move again, then I can just click on this. So all these 350 quantities exited from this old strike and entered in this new one.
Yes.
If you want to move 50% quantity only, then you can just click on this button. So half position will be exited from here and half will be created over here. So this especially help when there are spikes happening in the market and you want to risk off and want to go to lower premiums, then you can use this buttons to quickly shift the position.
So this is useful for discretionary. So people
discretionary, yes. Those who are trading discretionary and like what happens so when especially in the prop desk traders, what happens they are used to trading Odin. So in Odin software, what happens you open a market watch then you add symbols, then you organize the symbol, like all the calls are together on the top side and all the puts are together on the bottom side. And a lot of time goes in managing that way. You have to place multiple orders. Like let's say if somebody wants to show 10,000 quantity, then they will have to place multiple orders. So over here, they just need to do a single click. The software will, automatically split the orders. So the focus of the trader remains on the trading only. They don't need to worry much about the execution part. When you are trading manually, it is very difficult. Like let's say if you are trading on Finvasia, then you will be on the Finvasia trading terminal. You will be in the market watch. You will be adding different calls and puts. You will be like placing orders from there. It takes a lot of time in execution. And what happens when you're adding symbols on the market watch, you can keep an eye on the symbols that you already added. But over here, you can track the prices of all the options together. So it gets very easy this way. You can also see your net position over here itself. So you don't need to much do anything else apart from trading. The software manages everything. Then there are breakout features, like let's say, so this RB column that you see, you can write any condition over here. So let's say if I want to sell 25 quantity when this option premium goes to 20 rupees. So you can just write your condition like this, minus 25 at 20. So whenever this option premium goes to 20, it will sell 25 quantity. So you can use this feature as a stop loss or for taking entry both. And not only just that, like let's say this option you want to sell when the spot price, which is currently at 25,050, goes to 25,100. So you can write that way also. Software will automatically decide whether it is option price or underlying price. So in this case, whenever the spot price goes to 25,100, it will sell 25. And in this one, whenever it goes to 20 rupees, it will sell the position. So you can write conditions like that also.
Okay.
And there are so many other columns, like let's say if you want to see IV or BDAS or delta, decay, volume, open
Based
interest,
on
all those
option
columns.
also we can filter, right?
Yes, you can enable, like let's say if I enable delta, then it will show the delta of each and every option. Okay. So if somebody is taking decisions based on delta, like what happens, no? Like let's say you're currently having 50 delta, and now you want to move to 20 delta. So on this screen, you can easily identify which one is having nearest to 20, and you can just sell that one. So it gets very easy. So all this data is, organized properly in a single screen in an option chain format, which is very helpful. Then there are some automation tools as well. So let's say you enabled this option. Okay, this is basically a price check. So let's say, let me just exit all the positions first. It will be easy. So there is all exit all button as well. Like let's say if you want to exit all the position, then you can just exit from here. It will exit all the positions. And there are settings available, like it should first exit the sell position, then after it should exit the buy position. If you want some delay in between that, like after exiting the sell position, you want a delay of 2 seconds, then those kind of things you can configure from the settings menu. So now the main, there are some automation rules as well. So this is like, let's say this is price check rule. So let's say if you are selling a position for 8 rupees and 8 rupees premium. Now what you want to do is, like whenever this premium goes to 15 rupees, okay, you want to take the position below 10 rupees. Okay. So once you enable this condition, what the software will do is it will keep watching all the sell positions. And whenever this premium goes above 15, it will exit that and it will sell another one which is below 10 rupees.
Okay. So it will roll it automatically.
Yeah, it will roll it down. Like whenever the premiums are going higher, it will risk off immediately. So this is very useful for those who are trading in strangles and want to manage their position whenever there is a big movement in the market. This one helps a lot. Then this is price difference feature. So what it does is, like let's say it compares the your just 1 second, let me enable it first. So what it does is, like let's say you have 2 sell positions open right now. So this will show the total at the time you take the entry. It will record the entry price and it will show the total of the entry price over here. Now you have set 50%, so the difference, like the total of this is 17 rupees, 17.70. So the 50% of that is 8.85. So what this software does is it will show the live difference between this your call side position and put side position, and it will show the live difference over here. Now whenever this difference crosses 8.85, okay, whenever this difference crosses the 8.85, then what it will do is it will exit the lower premium. Okay, for example, this one goes to 15 rupees, and this one is around, let's say, 5 rupees. Okay, so it is the difference is higher than 8.85. So in that case, what it will do is it will exit the 5 rupees option and it will sell another one around 15 rupees, because this call is running at 15 rupees. So it will find the nearest to 15 and it will sell that one. So like that, it will keep adjusting the positions. Whenever there is a difference of more than 50% in your premiums, it will exit the lower premium and sell the other one with the nearest premium to other position, like that.
Yeah.
So these are two automation rules that are provided, and mostly people trading in strangles are using this rules. So again, it is at your own discussion how to use these rules, what values to be set. All those traders will define and they will configure over here.
Okay.
Apart from that, there is PNL chart available. So you can see your
This is
PNL.
recently updated feature, right? MTM.
Yeah, this is a recent update. Like we have introduced PNL chart over here. So it will keep showing, like this black line is your PNL. And this blue line is the SMA on your PNL. So let's say if you set to 5, then it will plot a 5 period moving average on your PNL. So sometimes, people, whenever the market goes in one direction, like their PNL is continuously increasing, they will apply some SMA, and whenever it goes below that, they exit the position. So you can do that from here. So
SMA is which time frame? Like 5 period. Okay.
yeah, period you can set from here. So whatever value you want to, you can use. So you can also see and the beauty of the software is like if you are using multiple screens, then you can, on one screen you can set option chain, on one screen you can set this PNL chart, and so you can keep different things on different screen like that. Right? You can, like, even if you are trading using chart, like let's say if you are trading using chart, then what you can do is you can just pin this option chain and you can reduce the number of columns and everything.
Okay.
Just one second. So let's say if somebody is option buyer and yeah, so you can reduce the size of the option chain. And let's say if you're an option buyer, then what you can do is you can just
This
set,
is
like,
installed in cloud, right? Or normal desktop?
Yeah, it can be installed on cloud or local system as well. Both are fine. If you have continuous internet or electricity backup, then you can use it on your local system as well.
AWS.
Yeah, AWS is fine. Yes. Or local system is also fine. Both are
So
fine.
like if I have multiple strategies, so will it cause an issue? Like I need to take any VPS for that again?
Yeah, you can use VPN. Like VPN is actually better to use any algo, because what happens, there is a continuous internet and electricity. There are no, like, when you're running in local and if your internet goes down, then it creates problem. So basically these are desktop based software, not web based, because
okay,
when your capital goes higher than some extent, you won't be comfortable with a web based solution. So that's why we are focusing on a desktop based solution where you have full control over everything. So the software is installed at your end. You can do anything at your end whenever you require. You don't need to call us, right? So it gives you a sense of comfort. So that's why we focus more on the desktop-based software. So now, let's say if somebody is a option buyer and they are watching charts and something, like let's say if somebody wants to buy call options whenever the breakout of this line happens, then what they can do is they can just keep this option chain open over here, and whenever the breakout comes, they can quickly take the position. So you can pin this window over any other window on your charting platform or any other tool. So it becomes very helpful to quickly enter and exit the positions.
Okay.
Apart from that, there are some RMS tools provided over here. Like let's say if you want to set the max profit, like let's
So
say
max
whenever you
profit, max loss feature we can't change in between, right? It should be, I mean, initially.
No, you can change it. No, initially it was not changeable, but now we have made it changeable. So see what happens now, like right now, if you see this red dot, it means that your max profit, max loss is inactive, right? Now, let's say I'm setting the max profit to 50,000. And at what interval I want to check? I want to check at every tick, or I want to check at every 1 minute. Like let's say if you're backtesting your strategy somewhere where it checks for max profit and max loss at every 1 minute, then you can set 1 minute over here. Otherwise, you can set it to every tick. Yeah. So this is the main. Yeah, so this is the main screen of the TradeMate software, and over here we have given some risk management tools. So you can set the max profit, max loss over here. So right now it is showing red dots because I haven't enabled it yet. So what you can do is, like, let's say if you want to enable, then you can just set the values over here. So let's say if you set the max profit to 50,000, then whenever your position PNL reaches to 50,000, it will exit all the positions. You can also set like at what interval you want to check the PNL, like at every tick or every 1 minute. If you are doing some backtesting, then and in backtesting, if it is checking the PNL at every 1 minute, then you can set it to 1 minute. Then you can set whether you want to exit immediately or delayed or with some text. Like let's say if you set delayed, then after hitting the max profit, it will wait for 2 seconds and then it will exit. If you set to ticks, then it will wait for 2 consecutive ticks above 50,000 and then it will exit. You can also set how much quantity you want to exit, whether you want to exit 50% quantity or 25% quantity. So let's say whenever your profit reaches to 50,000, you cut the position by half and then you again set some another value, like let's say 75,000 to exit the rest of your position. So you can do that way. You can decide which positions you want to exit, whether you want to exit all the loss making position or the profit making position or the sell positions only. You want to keep the hedges as open, then you can do different settings from here. So once you enable this and you click on update, then max profit and max loss will be enabled. Same settings you can do for max loss as well. Okay, and there are some profit features available. Like let's say whenever your profit reaches to 25,000, then you don't want it to go below 10,000. So
this
whenever
also you can change in between.
yeah, you can change in between. Yeah, you can even change the modes in between also. Like let's say you click on this reset button and then you set the mode again, so it will start fresh. So what happens now? Like let's say if you have set it to 25,000, then after reaching 25,000, if it goes below 10,000, then it will exit. You can trail profit, like let's say it starts from zero and every 10,000 first, like whenever it reaches to 10,000, it will trail your minimum profit to 5,000. Then after it reaches 20,000, it will trail your minimum profit to 10,000. So you can do that way. There is lock and trail profit, like first it reaches to 25,000, then lock at 10,000. Then after every 10,000 rise, trail the minimum profit by 5,000. You can also trail the max loss. So initially your max loss is set to 50,000 and whenever your MTM goes up by 10,000, it will trail the max loss from 50,000 to 45,000, minus 45,000, then minus 40,000 like that. There is also time-based exit. And you can also set a rule, like let's say if there is any spike and you don't want to exit any option position that is on a sell side and LTP is about 200. So let's say if any option there is spike happening and you don't want to exit about 200, then you can use this one. But this one should be used wisely because if there is a big directional movement, then it can harm also. So this is used for, to avoid the spikes only. But needs manual management if you are using this mode. So this kind of different thing, risk management rules are available. You can also create some rule-based strategies over here. So let's say we have given some standard templates. Like let's say if you want to do short triangle or short straddle, then you can just use this template, or you can add multiple legs, as many as you want. So what you can do is, like let's say if you have created this short straddle, and when you want to take the entry, so you want to take the entry immediately or based on time, or you want some underlying based entry, like whenever the spot LTP goes about 25,100 during a specific time or any time, or you can set option based entry also. Like let's say if any particular call price, like let's say this call price goes above 100 rupees, at that time take the straddle, or you want to use the combined LTP. So the combined LTP is 203 rupees and you want to enter when 215 rupees happens. So you can configure that way also. You can also use the net credit. So let's say if you are doing RM butterfly, then the net credit is currently 2,000 rupees and you want to enter when the credit goes to 2,500, then you can enter at that time. So you can create multiple legs and you can set the rules for selecting strike also. Like you can mention the strike directly or you can set based on ATM points. So let's say if you set it to 00 and you set the combined LTP. So currently the ATM straddle is running at 204. Okay, and you want to enter at 210. So what happens after you create this rule? It will at every second it will check what is the current ATM strike, what is its price, and if it is about 210, it will take the entry. So it may happen that when you create this rule, the ATM strike is different, and when your entry actually triggers, your ATM strike is different. So it will be checking the live ATM strike only. So you can create different rules like this. You can also set the stop loss for each and every strike. Like this leg is currently running at 118, and you want to set the stop loss at 115. So you can set the stop loss quickly like this.
Okay.
There are different P&L details available. Like let's say you want to see. So this is a quick index summary, and you can pin this over any window. You just pin it, and after that, if you see any other window, this one will be always available. So you can see underlying LTP, the change, future LTP, synthetic future LTP, then ATM strike and its combined LTP, the respective index PNL, total PNL, MTM high, MTM low, the delta of the position, the decay that can be, there due to your position. So, and what is your net quantity across all the Nifty symbols. So that way you can quickly see your index summary over here. Then there are order book and everything is available. Like over here, you can see your order book for whole day. You can run this software in paper trade or live trade mode. So currently it is running in paper trade mode. You can set it over live trade also. And we have given one more setting for max profit, max loss. Like this is master max profit and max loss. So this, you need to start this whenever you start the software, you need to set this value. So how it works is like this max profit and max loss, you can change it anytime during the day. But some of our clients complain that let's say if I am setting up minus 50,000 max loss, and when it is about to reach that value, I will change the value. So again, the emotions are playing with them.
Yeah.
So what they do is like, so let's say if you set minus 50,000 over here, then after starting the software, you cannot change it. So anytime during the day it reaches to 50,000, it will exit. This one you can disable or change anytime during the day, but this one you cannot. So this one also helps manage the psychology.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's it about the TradeMate software. This is for discretionary trading. Those who are trading manually for whole day, they can use this software. Yeah. If you have any question regarding this software, you can ask me. Otherwise, I'll show a different software.
Yeah, you can go with the next software.
Yeah. So this one is basically a stock market and
At end, you can
strategy.
explain about the pricing also after we discuss about all the software. Right?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. So this one is for time-based traders and those who are trading based on stock market or algo strategies. So I have already created a few strategies over here and they are already running. This is for testing purpose only. So just yeah. So you can create the strategies from here. So this is the strategy template. You can select the index, you can set the entry time, entry type, number of lot, product type. Then you can set the contract selection like ATM points, ATM percent, closest premium, CP based on SP. All these features are there on the stock market and same configuration is provided over here. Then you can select which days to run. You can set exit time. You can set maximum profit per lot, maximum loss per lot. You can set different stop loss like individual stop loss or combined stop loss. This is the stop loss and target value in percentage or point. Whether you want, whenever any stop loss hits, you want to square of one leg or all legs, you can set that this is move SL to cost. Whether you want to place the stop loss in broker or not. Then this is trailing, X and Y trailing, similar to stock market. This is wait and trade, similar to stock market. You can set the percentage point up or down. Then there's a protect profit feature. The same way I explained on TradeMate software, this one has the same logic. So you can set different values for, this is for one strategy. Like, so here I'm creating one strategy. So this is applicable for this particular strategy only.
So like that n number of strategies we can modify accordingly.
Yes. You can create n number of strategies. There is no limit on number of strategy, and the pricing goals is also not based on the number of strategies. You can create as many strategies as you want. So these are the re-entry at cost and re-execute features. So you can set re-execute on SL target or SL. You can set re-entry also, and the same settings are available as of stock market. You can set the re-entry based on candle closing or re-entry based on LTP. So let's say if you sell something at 100 and keep a stop loss at 150, then after hitting the stop loss, if it again comes down to 100 rupees, then it will again take the position like that. Whether you want re-execute with wait and trade or not. This is like if the stop loss is trail to cost, you can just disable the re-entry. So different settings you can do. All this features explanation is given on our website. And these are the order configuration, like whether you want to place limit order, market order, how much buffer, how many seconds to wait, and if it is not filled, then revise limit price or modify to market. So this kind of settings you can do at strategy level. And once you created the strategy, you can just hit the save button. So it displays all the strategy over here. Like let's say I have two strategies running on Nifty 50, two strategies on Nifty Bank, two strategies on Sensex. So it will show it over here, all my configurations. Then these are the RMS settings, and these settings are applicable across all the strategies. So whenever all my strategies like MTM across all my strategies crosses particular level, I can exit. The same protect profit feature is provided. So this is the interface for stock market strategy automation tool. Over here, you can see the live execution of all the strategies, whatever the parameters that are there for the strategy, like PNL high low. If you set the combined stop loss, then it will show all the details related to combined stop loss over here. So, and this is the leg wise details. So how many legs are there across all your strategies, you can see over here. You can do grouping as well. So this is ID1, ID2, ID3. If you see over here, one leg is exited and there is one re-execute happened. So there are two legs running totally and one is exited. So like this, you can do the grouping of the strategies as well. You can do different groupings over here also, like how many strategies are running in Nifty, Bank Nifty, like that. So this is the interface for this stock market algorithm strategy automation tool.
Okay.
Yeah. And the third one is the auto adjustment software. So the interface is similar, but the parameters, strategy parameters changes over here. So what happens? So many people are trading based on adjustments. So the initial entry happens based on time only. Like you'll be selling, this is protect profit feature, then max profit, max loss, exit time. This is the entry contract selection for your initial entry. So let's say if I'm setting the nearest premium to 50 rupees. So first it will select a call and put, which are nearest to 50% within 20% range. And it will take the entry. Now, after taking the entry, what adjustment I want to do, I can do different settings over here. So let's say if I'm first selling a straddle, okay. And now I want to sell this straddle whenever there is a 50 points move in the underlying, okay. So let's say currently the Nifty is 2575. So whenever the Nifty will cross 25,125 or 25,025, it will do the adjustment. So this is like the condition for adjustment. Now you want to calculate the adjustment from the LTP, which is at the time of the price of index at the time of taking entry or ATM strike, that you can set. Now how it should adjust the position. So you want to shift whole straddle. So currently you are selling an ATM straddle. After 50-point move, it will exit the previous straddle and it will select a new strikes and sell the current straddle. You can also select to exit the losing leg, or you want to exit the profitable leg, or you want to do alternate, like first exit the profit making leg, then exit the loss making, then again profit making, or you want to start with loss making, like first exit loss making, then on second adjustment exit profit making. So you can set that way. Let's say if you are exiting based on loss making, so in this case it will be exiting a single leg only. So like let's say your call is making profit, then it will exit the call first and then it will select a new call. So how it will select a new call? Based on original method means whatever contract selection logic you have set over here. or you can set the premium equal to other leg. So call is exited, we will select a new call which is the premium nearest to our current put. Or you can set some percentage, like my put is running at 100 rupees, so I'll just set to 90%. So it will select a 90 rupees call again. And whether you want to check the adjustment based on LTP or based on candle closing. And if you set on candle closing, then whether on 1 minute time frame, 3 minute time frame, then this is maximum number of adjustment, like how many adjustments it should do in a day. And this is stop adjustment time, like for last 1 or 2 minutes, you don't want to make any adjustment. So there are different adjustment modes available now. This is underlying mode. Now this is premium comparison. So in premium comparison, what happens? Like let's say initially you sold 2 contracts at 50 rupees. Okay. Now whenever there is a difference of say 50% in the premium, like one option goes to 60 rupees and the other one is now 30 rupees, for example. So in that case, it will exit whichever leg you set. Like let's say you want to exit the profitable leg and you want to select a new leg, which is premium nearest to other leg. So you can set that way. You can do different combinations as per your strategy. So this is, you can also set points based. So initially you sell both on 50 rupees. Now whenever there is a 20 rupees difference in the premium, you exit one leg and select a new leg. That way you can configure. You can also set individual leg stop loss. So let's say whatever the options I'm selling at 50 rupees, 50 rupees, I'll be setting a 20 point stop loss. So what happens? Both will have 70 rupees stop loss, and whenever any one leg stop loss hits, it will select a new leg. Same way, there is one new feature that we are adding currently, which is risk on and risk off. So what it does is, like let's say, I'm selling 50 rupees premium. Okay, now I'm setting some stop loss and target over here. Like let's say 20 points stop loss, 20 points target. So initially I'm selling at 50 rupees. Now, whenever this option price goes to 70 rupees, which is my stop loss, okay, I want to shift the position by one strike. So in risk of what happens, let's say if you are having a 25,000 rupees call and that call option price increases and goes to 70 rupees, then it will sell a further strike, like 25,100, one strike away. 25,050. If you are set to two strike, then it will shift to 25,100. So whenever it reaches your stop loss, it will come to two strikes out of the money. And similar to this, like let's say if you are selling at 50, your target is 30 rupees because you have set the target as 20 points. So whenever your target comes, it will move towards the at the money strike. Like let's say if you are currently, the ATM is 25,000 rupees, 25,000, and your current position is 25,200. Then whenever your target comes, it will change the position to 25,100 strike. It will take one, it will bring one strike, two strike closer. So like this, it will keep doing the adjustment for the whole day. Yeah. So this is the main thing about this software. It continuously does makes the adjustment. So if you're doing adjustment, if your current strategy matches with this, then you can use this software to automate the same. Again, we do not provide any standard template. Everything is configurable. Whatever you want to set, you can just change the parameters. You can run as many strategies as you want. You can trade on all the index together. Those things you can do. So that's it about the software. If you have any question in any of this software, then you can ask me.
Ayman, do you have any questions?
Yeah, Rishi, could you explain the pricing structure also for the products?
Yeah, sure. So these products are available on a subscription basis. So this TradeMate software, we are providing at 30,000 plus GST for 1 year basis. And for 1 month, it is 4,000 plus GST. And there is one offer. Those who are subscribing for the first time, they can get a 50% discount on a monthly subscription. So if they want to try their hands on the software, then you can
any software, right? Irrespective of any software, they will get 50%.
Yes, mostly it is available on all the software except the copy trading software. So see, basically what happens, we are currently the only company which provides one-on-one support. More like, so what happens now? We don't provide the free trials because any software you purchase, there will be one-on-one support provided. If you have any doubts, if you have any queries, there will be support team which will be answering all your queries. So because of that, we don't provide free trials. So we provide a discount on the first month subscription. So that is for TradeMate. This stock market and algo strategy automation tool. Just 1 second. Yeah. So this one, this one is available at 20,000 plus GST per year basis. There are monthly and quarterly plans also. Like this is 2,500 plus GST, and there is no limit on number of strategies. So you can create as many strategies as you want. There is pricing doesn't vary based on that. And in this one, we are providing 80% discount on the first month subscription. So it hardly goes about 500 rupees a month for the first month. And after that, if the software is, you are comfortable with the software and execution is up to your mark, then you can go with a better subscription plans. Like best one is yearly. So this copy trading software is available at 500 rupees plus GST per account per month. So initially you can start with 2 accounts to try the software, and if it works fine, then you can go live with your execution. So all the description of the software, the guidelines and everything is mentioned on the website for each and every software. All the details are provided. There are product videos also. So what are the list of parameters that you can set, and all the execution logic and everything is there on the website. Same way for TradeMate, all the details are available on the website. So you can quickly go through that. There are videos also available. Yeah. There are 2 videos available, one in Hindi and one in English. So you can see that. This auto adjustment tool is available at same as stock mobile got a strategy adoption tool, 20,000 plus GST per year basis. So that's our pricing plan. Yeah, if you want this risk management tool standalone, the same as a TradeMate software, but you just need the risk management tool. You don't need option chair or anything else. Then you can use this one. This one is at 12,000 plus GST per year basis. The risk management part is same as a TradeMate software, which I explained, and this one is across equity, futures, index options, stock options. Everything is included in this. MCX is also included in this. These are the brokers that we support right now. There are around 85 brokers that we are supporting. The website might not be updated with latest list, but there are around 85 brokers that we are supporting currently. Yeah. Yeah, so that's it from my side. If you guys have any other question, you can please ask me.
So no questions from my side.
Yeah. Yeah.
Omshi,
Yeah.
what about you?
Yeah, same. It's clear.
Yeah. So then thank you both of you for taking such a great time and explaining about algo trading and also the myths of algo trading and also how to utilize effectively and improve our trading for future. So thanks a lot for both Omshi and Rishi.
Yeah, thank you so much for your
Thank you.
time, and thank you so much for inviting me. If you guys have any help, our number is there on the website. So if you have any queries or anything, you can connect with us anytime.
Yeah.
Sure. Thank you so much, Rishi. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Bye.